What's going on, guys? It's Jeezy. Welcome to my channel. So the Diablo Immortal next major update 4.1 developer video is out, and I am going to give my reaction on that while we are going to watch the video as well. But there is a huge story expansion coming out with the new zone, as well as huge changes to the shadows and cycle of strife, which is going to give a lot of new system rewards for the shadows, and also some quality of life features changes coming for the immortal as well for defending the world. So let's begin and let me show you what's all is coming.
Back to another Diablo Immortal dev update.
Patch 4.1, Flesh Harvest, baby!
I'm Ryan Quinn, Senior Narrative Designer.
And I'm John Yu, Lead System Designer.
This patch is so exciting and so badass, we're bringing in a whole team of developers to tell you all about it.
That's right, we're diving into the new main quest with an all-new...
This is a new zone.
Albrecht drama, major updates to Cycle of Strife, and so much more.
Well, let's not keep the players waiting, John.
All right. Roll the tape!
We are definitely seeing new zone, new monsters.
Flesh Harvest is the next chapter in Diablo Immortal's Epic of Madness. And in this patch, we'll finally get to see a Shard-born paradise emerge on Sanctuary.
Alright, there's some new cutscenes coming out.
Lead artist for Diablo Immortal to talk all about it.
In patch 4.1, you'll be exploring even more of the Charvel Wild Zone. You've been to the Darkened Glade, Moonlit Highland, the village of Orthrop, and the town of High Fork. Now, it's time to step into two new lands, the Boil of Creation and the Wicker Fields.
We're unlocking the Charvel Wilds as a wilderness zone, just like Southern Dreadlands, Ancient's Cradle, and all the rest. You can farm, complete bounties, kill wanted monsters, and participate in a new zone event, where you'll chase a corrupted Fae across the wilderness while it uses its powers to evade you and destroy you.
I think the Shawwal Wild is going to be one of the biggest zone out there in Diablo Immortal, and they're also introducing the zone event, and I am going to really looking forward to that. And I still need to play the story which came before.
Is in full swing in the Wicker Fields, and the atmosphere of revolt we saw in Prince of Freedom is boiling over. A Shard-born hive we lovingly call the Boil of Creation is growing in the Wicker Fields. And Emil, these visuals wound up pretty different from the rest of the zone.
Yep, and that's intentional. You'll notice the color palette shift from natural greens and browns to a reddish hue like that of the Worldstone. Why, might you ask?
Well, it's gotta be Albrecht.
Exactly.
Accompanied by your witch and druid allies, you'll perform a ritual to locate Albrecht in the hive. From there, you'll head out on a dangerous quest to track him down.
And this is where you start seeing the effects of Albrecht and his Shardborn on nature. Twisted vegetation leads...
Is it me, or the game graphically on the newer zones are looking far better now? Because look at this zone, and the lighting is so good.
into unnatural growth, towering up from the ground, and at the center of it all, the Boil of Creation.
It's fleshy, it's gruesome, and as we learn in our playtests, it is objectively sickening.
Yeah, it's hellish.
A lot of organic bodily growth for reference. Things like glands, lumps with pus,
Disgusting.
pimples. We really like the idea of
Oh,
using these boils as some sort of a tumor on the natural aspect.
oh, yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's you.
You guys wrote it though.
That's true, and I'm not sorry. Dire threats are emerging.
I don't know where they come from, these ideas, but yeah, they are somewhat really disturbing in my opinion. But anyways, let's move on forward.
From Albrecht's paradise, and in this patch you'll come face to face with the first of them, an all-new, more Shardborn than Shard monster family, the Boil Bird.
Now Ryan, if you thought the Boil looked gross, these monsters are nasty. This new breed is more intelligent, so they take on a more humanoid form, grotesque deformities.
As Albrecht's plans for Charvel and its people approach fruition, this massive Shardborn hive rises to transform the land. You and your allies are Sanctuary's only hope.
Hey guys!
So that's pretty much it for the story which they have shared the new zone and also the expansion of Shawwal is coming along with the zone event, and we'll be able to do bounties there too. So it is a lot regarding the zones and the story expansion. But there is more, and it's about the cycle of strife and the shadows.
Can we get into Cycle Strife?
Hey, John,
Hey!
you want a chair?
Oh man, I'm tired. You asked and we delivered. We're making some pretty major updates to Cycle of Strife.
Whoa! It looks like I've been summoned! Hi, I'm Richard Mady, Senior Game Designer in charge of metagame features. Here's what we're about to unleash. With the Cycle of Strife, we're aiming to put your personal stamp on the internal war in Westmarch. Over the course of the year, you will see more features geared towards this, starting with clans will now have a banner and sigil
This is nice.
and more of an identity in the Shadow War.
Yeah, I like this.
Clans rallying around their own banner. We're also expanding clan management tools to lighten the load on clan leaders and make it easier to keep your right
Yeah, this is what
to address
a lot of clan leaders been asking.
updates and improvements to the assembly by shortening the timers and adding some proactive options to allow players to complete it in a more efficient manner. Raid the Vault is also receiving some quality of life improvements for the Immortals. Additionally,
Nice.
we're adding a new PvE activity for the Shadows with a face-off against challenging bosses solo or with a group of 4, opening a new avenue for Shadow players to contribute to the war effort.
This is nice actually.
Nan, what you got?
I think it is going to be a lot more fun now being shadows, and there is going to be a lot more competition between them.
Hey, I'm Nan Zhang, Senior Game Designer in charge of PvP. We heard your feedback, and we're making some exciting improvements to the Shadow experience. First,
Nice.
Shadow War is getting a major upgrade. We're moving to a new format that aims to deliver improved matchmaking for more competitive battles.
Nice.
Clan will face opponents with similar performance, and every round will feel more meaningful. Introducing Shadow exclusive clothes, cosmetic
Look at these clocks. I really like them.
your clan's progress,
These are actually looking better than the immortal clocks. I hope that we'll be able to unlock them and keep them as permanent so we can equip them.
and the Legion's Cross Sanctuary. These will be unlocked through our revamped clan rank system, which now offers more ways to experience and rewards. We're also streamlining the Shadow contracts to make them faster and more rewarding, so you can spend less time grinding and more time enjoying the game.
So say no more to contracts because we all know that they suck, they are boring. So I'm really looking forward to it, how they are going to make those changes, because yes, the community and us content creators been asking about this for the longest time to make a change on these things.
We're excited to see how these changes improve your Shadow journey. Gal, it's over to you.
Oh, there's another person.
And I'm a technical designer on Immortal. Basically, I'm the smarter, hairier version to that bald guy. So I'm gonna pay for that later. Anyway, we're making it easier to obtain warband remnants by adding them as drops to Heliquary raids that you complete with your warband. Additionally, we're streamlining the remnant selection by removing the warband rooms and allowing you to directly see the remnants from each category and select them. We also have a new legendary gem coming
Oh, they're making changes to the warband.
out that we're sure you're going to want to chase, called Haunt Cliff. The new gem is going to be dramatically increasing your survivability in PvP. Speaking of PvP, we have an all-new feature coming out to satiate your bloodlust: War Games. Team up with your allies and challenge your rivals in custom PvP lobbies and rule sets, allowing you to play PvP on your terms. With the launch of this system, you'll be able to select between Destruction's Call, PvP event from Ancient's Cradle, or the Tower War map and define specific rules for the match.
So this is something which we have to set ourselves and could play versus other players, but we have to do this manually. Alright, so it is a good activity to practice and play against friends or maybe your nemesis.
These custom matches support up to 12v12 battles depending on the map and have additional open slots to allow spectators to watch. We can't wait for you to get your hands on this feature and look forward to hearing your feedback.
And as with all updates, we're constantly refining, so check out our patch notes for all the latest details.
You couldn't just let me have the last word, could you?
Thanks so much for tuning in. The story of Albrecht and the Shardborn is far from over. At the year's end, we'll be releasing even more of the Sharval Wild Zone. But for now, we hope you enjoyed the new farming, exploration, and story content coming in Flesh Harvest. Read our patch prequel comic, Crimson Mass, if you want
Nice.
even more.
The Cycle of Strife updates are a direct result of player feedback, so thank you for making your voice heard. And we'll see you in hell!
Alright, it is, I think, coming soon. They haven't given the date yet, but this is just a sneak peek, guys. In major update, there is a lot more which will be coming out. This is just the streamline what they wanted to share, but I bet there's a lot more quality of life features and changes which we will be seeing. And honestly, I am really looking forward to what changes it will come for the shadows and how drastically it will change the entire shadow clan system. Maybe we might see some more clan getting merged together so they can stay on top for better scores and whatever the system however the system is going to work. But this is definitely a good change, and finally shadows are getting their own cloaks. That is something me, Killswitch, and many others suggested as well. So I am quite excited to see this. But anyways, this is it for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.